Hey there, and welcome back to Love Your Home. I'm Derek, and I'm here to teach you how to enamel your cabinet doors at home like a professional. I like to first start off with putting a plastic bag inside my bucket. I wrap some tape around that just so the bag doesn't slide down. Then I grab my mini roller grid and I tape that to the bucket so that way it doesn't slide around. It just kind of keeps it in place. I grab a 3/8 microfiber mini roller from Sherwin-Williams. I slide it on my mini roller handle and put it in the bucket. Then I grab my paint. I'm using Benjamin Moore's Advanced Enamel. I like this enamel the best just because of the durability and the way it looks when it's rolled. It just looks amazing, basically like a spray-like finish. I have a whole video talking about different kinds of enamels and what I like best about each one. I recommend go checking that out before purchasing, but right now I'm using the Benjamin Moore Advanced Enamel, and let's go check it out. This is my third part series to how to paint your cabinets at home and get professional results. I have two steps before this. If you haven't checked them out yet, I do recommend checking them out first. I have a very detailed video on how to prime your doors and what to use to get your enamel to stick very nice to your doors. I first start off by rolling the inside of each door to get all the excess paint off before I do the outer edges or the outer sides of the doors. It just prevents any running, any just bleed throughs onto the fronts of the doors. And as you can see, I am just working every edge of the door, making sure it's all uniform. And once everything's complete, I like to go back through and just back roll the entire door and just make sure it looks perfect. After I've done 2 or 3 coats of enamel on the back sides of the doors, I flip them over and I leaf blow them off. You can use an air compressor, pretty much anything that just will get any of the junk, any dust that just may be sitting on there just off. And then I get to doing my first coat of enamel on the fronts of the doors. Kind of similar to the backs, but I like to always start in the middle and just work my way around the edges, getting all the excess paint off my mini roller just before I hit the corners. You'll see I lift it up, and it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm rolling each side of the door, just getting the edges. And again, I just roll the middles first so that way there's not too much paint on those edges when I'm rolling them. Kind of a drier, not super dry, but drier roller. And then I go to the middles again, get some more paint put back on my roller, and then roll all the edges and the corners. Just continuing to hit every spot of the door. And then once I've continued to get the whole door covered in enamel, I go back and I back roll everything and just make sure it's smooth and as uniform as possible. After that first coat is dried, I like to grab some 400 grit sandpaper and just give a little light sanding on each door just to remove, any junk that might have got, stuck into the paint, or maybe some fuzzies off the mini roller. Once I'm done doing that, I leaf blow them off again, and just to get all that dust off and just get to enameling my second coat. Here's a little time lapse. I hope this video helped. If it did, please make sure to like and subscribe as it helps out a lot. I do a lot of home improvement videos, and I hope to see you in the next one.